Welcome to the update overview for version 0.8 of the RGB Blocks Mod. There's been significant changes from 0.7 to help the mod work better with survival. Plus, server owners now have more control of what they want their players to be using for. So, I'll be shoving annotations on the corners of the video for which parts if you want to specifically skip to them. Otherwise, just keep on watching. No bollocks. Let's start off with the tool narrows cost, which I can easily show you if I go to create survival. Whenever you right click on the floor, you'll see the damage go down. The minute the sort of jumpy bits are a bit of a bug that might be ironed out before or after release. But as you see, the damage is slowly going down, and boom. So now, I can random right click on the sky to get your GUI up, or you can still shift click on your normal side of the block. So I now have 646 left, and if I do another, I'll have 640, for example, and that'll keep on going down until eventually you get to 0, and you won't be able to use it, and it'll just give you an error. Not an error, it'll send you a message saying you don't have enough dye. It won't break, it's infinitely durable, you just need to power it. So, let's start off. Put this down. The dye machine has now been changed. Rather, it now stores dye points. These are basically the currency of the stuff. I'll basically put it there. It'll store it all in here. So half a stack would give me 256 dye points by default. So that's 6, or what, 6, 8 for each piece I put in by default. At the minute, there's just sort of a weird ghost block on the client end, but if you put in more than one, then it'll be fine. So, this has a capacity of 1000. Well, 640 actually leaves about 6 to spare. It takes a little bit to actually charge, it takes a little bit of time. Eventually, bam, 4 to spare, and it's completely full up. That still has 40, so I'm just going to empty up more. It takes an anytime dye, that shouldn't be a problem. And it stores up to 25,000 dye points. These dye points can actually, the worth of one piece of dye can be changed in the config settings, so that isn't a problem for server owners. It will change depending on the server, because servers, this is all server side, so all the points that we put into here are server side, so it doesn't really matter as long as the settings on your side are for what you want for single player. So right, that was blabber. Right, good. Now, the way they work is I have 1000, for example. I have 1000 in here, good. What it does is it checks this block. Now, for example, if it's a new block, it might have, it'll just take up all 6 if you do my block, so it'll take off 6 dye points. So here it's 1 per face, so if I go into side and do one side, I will now go down by 1 again. Do another 2 sides, by 2. So let's, for example, if I had to set to block, as soon as I'm going to cover my entire block in red. Now this has a blue, blue, and a blue, so it's 3 blue and then 3 red. So if I colour this all in red, it should only take 3 pieces of dye, because it takes into account the faces that are already the same colour, so I can keep them right clicking and it'll stay the same. No. The config has got a lot of other stuff in as well. For example, I can disable the fact that I can pick from the grass, or I can pick from leaves in there as well. That's client side. Or server side. I'm a derp. I should probably have the client side. Derp. Let's see. Yeah. Now, the final bit that I've put in for 0.8 is a couple of upgradable block injectors. These are completely optional. They can actually be disabled in the config to save you a couple of IDs. For example, you might have mods that add a lot of items and might need them. It might not be enough IDs to support it, but just in case it's there. So game mode. See, at the minute it just takes a piece of diamond on top of an existing one, and it will carry through what it already has and put it in a V2. For example, this is V2. This means it has a 2000 capacity. So for example, if I leave this and here, charge it. But this one only has 1000, so I go for V2, and then V3, that'll have 3000, and then V4 has 4000. This is the max you can get. Yeah, I won't be able to see it because, but 1000 only fills up to there, so yeah. 4000 is the maximum capacity one. Yeah. I'm trying to work out a way that you can actually add them in on your own, so you can add as many as you like, depending on whether the value is actually there in the first place. But that's not here at the minute. So these work like regular ones, except from, you can see it in the name, and they have a different durability. So you can hold a different amount of dye. For example, this one's still, wait a minute. It's only updating when I've got GUI open. Bollocks. I can change that later. Yeah. Alright, so that's pretty much all for now. That'll be patched before I send that out. That shouldn't be a problem. But if I just take it out now, see this has 1153 rather than 1000 as a max. Now I'm just charging. So that's pretty much all of it inside 0.8. And check the main thread on the forums for any updates and the entire changelog, or anything else like help of other people, or you can post a bug report on there, that'd be helpful. If there's anything really, feedback, absolutely anything.